I am RC Robbin. I haven't been on this thing in a mighty long time, but I was bored and I figured I would check back in and say hello to everybody who's interested in poking their heads in and saying hello. This is MLB The Show 22 on the PlayStation 4. I am RC Robbin, and let's play some Avengers baseball. Let's do this. All right, let's go to play next game. Oh, look at that uniform blink. Play full game. Avengers. Clear skies broadcast. Let's do it. Hiddleston. Let's do it. Let's do this. Why am I streaming? Because I have nothing better to do. I don't know. Hopefully some people can come in and say hello. Hello, baby, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Avengers Baseball. Hollywood Avengers against the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's go. Hopefully I turned the... There we go. Hold the skip. Alright, this is Tom Hiddleston, Loki, 3-0. It's his first 4 starts, 1.74 earned run average in 31 innings pitched. He will face Ken Griffey Sr., 284, no homer, 7 RBIs here in this early season matchup. And there's the pitch. Inside ball 1. Bottom of the zone, called strike. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike on Senior. Line drive foul. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Everyone knows Ken Griffey Jr. Little do they know that comes from good breeding stock. Grounder up the middle. Anthony Mackie fields, crosses body in time, 1 away. Nice play by the new Captain America at shortstop, Anthony Mackie. Lineup for the Blue Jays: Ken Griffey Sr. is in right, Whit Merrifield at second, Stan Musial at first, Joe Carter in left. Corey Seager is the shortstop, Steve Finley designated hitter, Yuri Gurriel is at third, Jorge Alfaro is the catcher, Jake Myers batting ninth and playing center field. Here at Old Yankee Stadium, 1 out here in the top of the first, pitched by Loki. Just on the outside corner for strike 1. With Merrifield only a $109, no homers, 6 RBIs. Early in the season yet. Here's the pitch. Line drive over the outstretched glove at third base. And he'll step back into the box. Count is quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Pulls it high and deep, but foul down the left field line. Out of play. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Line drive, foul. Swing and a miss. The high cheese struck him out and there's 2 away. First strikeout of the game for Tom Hiddleston. Looking forward to season 2 of Loki on Disney+. There's the replay. So 2 out, bases empty, up steps Stan the Man Musial, legendary player, hitting .333 on the season. Pulls it deep, but foul. 9 homers, 23 RBIs after only a month of the season. Impressive numbers. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Simu Liu. Shang-Chi makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 inning for Loki. And after half inning, it is the Toronto Blue Jays nothing. The Hollywood Avengers coming to bat. This is MLB The Show. Leading off for the, Babe Ruth, 1-2, 5.87 earned run average after 4 starts. He will face Spider-Man Tom Holland, 208, 4 homers, 7 RBIs. Fouls it back. Strike 1. Jamie Rose the Hedgehog. Hello. Welcome. Felt like jumping on and streaming. Thank you for poking your head in and saying hi. Much appreciated. That's a line drive to third. Caught for the first out. And there is one away. Hollywood Avengers lineup. DH is Tom Holland, Brie Larson at second, Chris Hemsworth at first, Dave Batista behind the plate. Richard Madden's at center, Sebastian Stan is in right, Chadwick Boseman at third, Simu Liu is in left, Anthony Mackie batting ninth and playing shortstop. It has been a long time. Up next is Captain Marvel, Brie Larson. She's hitting .246 on the season. And that's a ground ball to the right side, fielded by Whit Merrifield. Throws to first, in time, 2 away. It has been a long time. I'm not sure if I'm going to make this a regular thing. I was just a little bored, and I said, you know what, let me come on and stream a little bit. Do a little baseball. So 2 down, bases empty, up steps Thor Odinson. Chris Hemsworth, 291, 4 homers, 10 runs batted in. Here's a pitch from the Babe. That's a line drive headed towards the right center field gap, and it looks like it'll be in there, and it will one hop to the wall. Rounding first, heading to second, to throw to second will not be in time, and it is a 2-out double for the Odinson. Double number 8 on the season for Chris Hemsworth. Here's the replay. Boop. In between the left and center fielders. One hop to the wall. 385 sign out there in classic Yankee Stadium. Next up, the catcher Dave Batista hitting .355. Grounded to first, fielded by Whit Merrifield, and he will retire the side. So no runs, 1 left on. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left on. At the end of 1 inning of play, no score here at Yankee Stadium. So we go to the top of the second. Joe Carter, 306, 3 homers, 14 RBIs. Joe Carter was a legendary Toronto Blue Jays in real life. At the knees for strike 1. Hit a game-winning home run in the World Series for the Toronto Blue Jays, I believe in the 1993 season. Fastball 97 on the radar gun. Inside. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. James Kingsley is calling balls and strikes behind home plate. So no score here in the top of the second. Welcome to the live stream. Swing and a miss out in front of the changeup, or perhaps the slider. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strike 3, high heat, inside corner. Second strikeout for Hiddleston. Next up, Corey Seager, batting from the left side. Outside corner, strike 1. 341, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. This is a game in late April. Fouls it off. Count quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. Hit triple digits on the radar gun with that fastball. 100 miles per hour. Asgardian heat. Low and inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss out in front of the curve. 2 away. 3rd strikeout of the game for Loki. Here's the replay. Out in front. It's 2 down, bases empty. Up next is Steve Finley. Steve Finley is a legendary player. I wouldn't exactly call him legendary. Pitches outside, ball 1. Played center field for what was known as the California Angels back in the 1990s. He was a very good center fielder. I do not think he was a Hall of Famer. Fouls it off, count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the heater. Strike 3 called, caught him looking. And the side is retired after 1.5 here at Classic Yankee Stadium. There's no score between the Blue Jays and the Hollywood Avengers. So we go to the bottom of the second. Up steps Richard Madden, who plays Icarus in the Eternals. 348, 5 homers, 9 RBIs. Comes the pitch from the Babe. Fastball inside, ball 1. Blue Jays are 12-9. That's good for 4th place in the American League Eastern Division. Grounder up the middle, fielded backhanded by Merrifield. Throws to first, in time, 1 away. Next up, Sebastian Stan, or the Winter Soldier, 310, 4 homers, 8 RBIs. Swing and miss. Out in front. 1 strike. Couldn't resist the high cheese. 2 quick strikes on Sebastian. Winter Soldier's down 0-2. Slow bouncer towards the left side, fielded by the 3rd baseman. In time, and there are 2 outs. So 2 outs and bases empty. Up steps the late great Chadwick Boseman, hitting only .211 this year. 1 homer, 6 RBIs. 3rd baseman for the Hollywood Avengers. Chase the high fastball, strike 1. A little anxious at the plate. A little out of practice. Outside, count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Black Panther. In there, strike 2. Comes the 1-2 pitch. And he goes down swinging. 1-2-3 inning for the Babe. 2 innings complete. No score here in the Bronx. Next up, Yuri Gurriel, 251 homer, 1 RBI. Top of the 3rd. Loki deals. Fastball at the knees. For strike 1. Swing and miss, strike 2. Count, no balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the high heater. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 4? No, strikeout number 5 for Tom Hiddleston. Next up, Jorge Alfaro. 1 hopper to the 2nd baseman. Larson throws to first, in time, 2 away. 2 quick outs here in the 3rd. Pitcher's duel so far. That's Brie Larson she plays Carol Danvers in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Next up, Jake Myers, part-time player, hitting only $143. No homers, no RBIs. Outside corner, strike 1. Pop-up, shallow left center field. Mackey makes the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning. After 2.5. No score. So we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Simu Leo hitting only 197, but he does have 2 homers and 7 RBIs. Left-handed hitter, playing left field for the Hollywood Avengers. He's Shang-Chi. Backs him off the plate, strike 1.
Count 1-0.
Oh, it's got a chance. Pitch is high. Looking up. That's Gonzo. Solo home run for Shang-Chi, the master of the 10 rings. That's his 3rd homer of the season. And just like that, the Hollywood Avengers have an early 1-0 lead. Oh, yeah. Let's look at the replay. Pitch inside part of the plate and hooks it down that right field line here at Yankee Stadium, only 314. So next up, Anthony Mackie, 224 on the season. 1-0 MCU. Fouls off the fastball, strike 1. 4 homers, 9 RBIs.
That's a ball.
Fastball is low, count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mackey's last game was a few months ago, but his last game was 3 for 3. Fouls off the curve. Chases a pitch. Count as 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. It's a 1-0 lead for the Avengers thanks to Simu Liu's solo shot. Fouls it off to stay alive. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes. This is Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. And it fouls off the 2-seamer. Fouls off the 2-seamer. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Anthony Mackie is the new Captain America. Originally the Falcon. Now the Captain. 2-hopper to the second baseman. Throws to first in time for the first out. Lineup turns over. Leadoff man Tom Holland lined out in the first. He's 0 for 1. Spider-Man steps up to the plate.
That's a ball.
High and outside, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
4 homers on the season. It is month number 1 in the regular season.
Ball
Outside, 2 balls and no strikes, showing a little patience at the plate. Fouls off the outside pitch. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Tom Holland was the best Spider-Man, in my humble opinion.
Ball 3.
High. Hitters count. 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck is Brie Larson, Captain Marvel. Carol Danvers. Fouls off the 2-seamer, and the count will go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, bases empty. Bottom of the third, 1-0 MCU. And that's a line drive headed towards the right center field gap, and it will be in there, and it will 1-hop off the 385 sign, and that'll be an easy double for Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Double number 4 for Tom Holland. Here's the replay. 3-2 pitch, down the middle, serves it between the outfielders. Next up is Bree, switch hitter, batting from the right side. Out in front of the changeup, swing and a miss, strike 1. She's 1 for 8 in this series, grounded out today, 0 for 1. Runner in scoring position with 1 away. Chance to extend the lead. And that ball is diving play by the shortstop, throws to first, in time, 2 away. Holland does move to third. Great play by Corey Seager playing shortstop today. Let's look at this. It's up the middle. Dives to make the play from his knees for out number 2. So runner 90 feet from home plate, but there are 2 outs, meaning that Chris Hemsworth will need a hit. And he may have it. That's a 2-out RBI single up the middle for Thor Odinson, and the score is now 2-0 MCU. Clutch 2-out single, ground ball with eyes. Let's look at the replay. First pitch, right down the middle, curveball. Slaps it back up the middle. He's got a lot of power, but didn't need it for that particular at-bat. So 2-0 Avengers. Next up is Dave Batista, 0 for 1. Fouls it back, strike 1. Grounded out in the first inning. He is 0 for 1 today. Runner at first is Thor. Breaking ball outside. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Dave Batista's in the top 10 in batting average in the American League with a .355 average. Off to a hot start. Swing and a miss over the top. And Babe is 1 out away from getting out of this mini jam. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases. Runner on first. Backs him off the plate, ball gets away, and he will make it to second. Throw to second is, of course, not in time. So on the wild pitch by the Babe, Thor will get into scoring position. With a single, they can extend the lead. Let's see if Batista can do it. Count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Full count, 3-2. On deck is Icarus, Richard Madden. Easily forgotten. The Eternals is probably one and done. Down and in, ball 4, and Batista walks. Drax the Destroyer, putting runners at first and second with 2 out for Madden, who's 0 for 1. Chases a high fastball, swinging and miss, strike 1. Madden has 5 stolen bases. I don't know why that stat is important at this particular moment, but... And that's a pop-up, first base side, over his shoulder. Stan Musial makes the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs cross the plate here in the bottom of the 3rd. And after 3 here at Classic Yankee Stadium, it's the Avengers 2, the Blue Jays nothing. Where we'll go to the top of the 4th. Lineup turns over for the Blue Jays. Ken Griffey Sr. is 0 for 1. Fastball in there, 99 on the radar gun, strike 1. Ken Griffey Sr. was a good hitter. Not as good as his son. Down and in, count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. But very few human beings are as good at baseball as Ken Griffey Jr. Outside corner, strike 2, count as 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pop up, short right field. Bree is there. She makes the catch 1 away. Next up, second baseman Whit Merrifield. Struck out in the 1st. Outside corner, strike 1. Line drive, slicing, foul. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes on Merrifield. Strike 3, triple digits. Just blew it past him, 2-way. 6 strikeouts on the game for Hiddleston, StatCast. Oh, we're not going to take the time to watch that. So 2 down, bases empty. Stan is up. Stan the man. 0 for 1. Right at the knees, inside corner, strike 1. 2 for 11 in this series. He does have a homer in this series against the Avengers. Outside corner, strike 2. He is like a machine out there on the mound. Fouls it back. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. 2-0. Marvel Cinematic Universe versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Strike 3, swing and a miss. Couldn't catch the heat. After 3.5, 2-0 Avengers. So we go to, oh wait, no, those guys are not calling the game. I am RC Robbin. I am calling the game, and Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, steps up there in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball, low and outside, ball 1. Stan is 9 for his last 26. That's the 346 clip. The wind-up and the pitch. Swing and miss over the top. Count is 1 ball and 1 strikes. 2-0 MCU here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it off. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Winter Soldier. Welcome to the live stream. Sit down, put your feet up on the couch. Fouls it back. Yo! My drive home will be glorious. Yes, it will, Mr. Outlander. It is a genuine pleasure to see your text in the text box. Hope all is well. Pops it up near the dugout, over the out of play. Count will remain 1 ball and 2 strikes to Sebastian Stan. 2-0 lead for the MCU against the Toronto Blue Jays. Again, another foul ball. It's a battle up there. I was a little bored. I said, you know what? Let me go stream. I got a lot on my plate lately, but you know what? I felt like playing some baseball. Here comes the pitch from the Babe. Did he check it? Pitch was in the dirt. He did check it. No appeal to the first base umpire. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, bases empty. Bottom of the 4th. And he fouls it off. Chase the pitch off the plate. Count will remain 2-2. I don't know if you're driving currently, Mr. Outlander. You could be in the car. If you are, be careful with the phone. Don't get yourself into an accident. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, 1 away. Only the second strikeout of the game for the Babe. Next up is the late, great Chadwick Boseman. Struck out in his first at-bat, 0 for 1. Plays third base for the Hollywood Avengers. Chases a pitch down and away, strike 1. Fouls off the curveball. Count quickly, no balls, 2 strikes. 51 pitches here in the bottom of the 4th for Babe Ruth. The reincarnation of Babe Ruth. And Chadwick fouls it off. Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther forever. Here it is. Fastball inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Babe looks a little skinny. Looks like he hasn't eaten the cheeseburgers yet. 53 pitches. Here comes the 1-2. And he chases a curveball in the dirt, fouls it off. Count will remain 1 ball, 2 strikes on Boseman. And he hits a shallow fly ball to center field, playable. Center fielder makes the catch, 2 away. So 2 outs, bases empty. Simu Liu led off the scoring with a solo shot in the 3rd. Shang-Chi got the Avengers on the board to a 1-0 lead. He now steps in there, pitch inside, ball 1. Second run came across the plate on a 2-out RBI single by Thor Odinson. Fastball misses outside, 2 balls, no strikes. So it's a 2-0 count, 2 outs, bases empty, 2-0 MCU against the Blue Jays. And he chases a curveball in the dirt, fouls it off. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Check the swing, curveball low, changeup low, pardon me. Hitters count 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck is Anthony Mackie, Captain America. Here comes the 3-1 from Babe. And the fastball high and tight gets past him. Count will go full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here it comes. Outside ball 4, and it's a 2-out walk. So the inning will continue for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 9 hitter, the shortstop Anthony Mackie, grounded out in the 3rd inning. He is 0 for 1. Steps up there, switch hitter batting from the right side against the lefty. Here's the pitch. Inside, gets away, but no advance. Ball 1. Not far enough away for Simu Liu to advance to second. Deep fly ball to right, but playable for Ken Griffey Sr., and that will retire the side. End of 4. 2-0 Avengers. Welcome to Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you that are veterans of the page, thank you for saying hi. It's been a while. So we go to the top of the 5th. Joe Carter, World Series legend for the Toronto Blue Jays, steps in there for a second at bat. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Joe Carter. Loki pitches. Swing and a miss out in front of the slider. Count is 0-2. Fouls it back. Count remains 0-2. Chases the slider down and away, gets him to go around. Strikeout number 8 in here in 4 1/3 innings pitched. 8 strikeouts for Tom Hiddleston so far. Next up, Corey Seager. Line drive foul. Strike 1. Grounder to first. Hemsworth digs it out, picks it up, takes it to the bag himself, 2 away. So 2 down, bases empty. Up steps Steve Finley. Inside corner, strike 1. 97 on the radar gun. Infield is shifted over to the right side, expecting Finley to pull. Only one infielder on the left. Inside corner, 99 on the radar gun. Count quickly, no balls, and 2 strikes. 2-0 MCU. Here's the pitch. Shallow fly ball, easily playable for Richard Madden. Makes the catch. Again, another 1-2-3 inning for Loki. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 2-0 Avengers. Oh, yeah. So, leading off, Tom Holland. He's doubled. He scored a run. He is 1 for 2 today.
That's a ball.
Inside ball 1. Inside ball 1. Late on the fastball. Fouls it out of play down the right field line. 1 ball, 1 strike on Spider-Man. Out in front of the changeup, strike 2. Fooled him. Fooled me. And again, he is late on the fastball. Fouls it out of play. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 5th inning, bases empty. 2-0 Marvel Cinematic Universe. Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. High, full count. 1-2 count, works it to 3-2. On deck is Brie Larson. Here comes the full count pitch to Spider-Man. And it is a fly ball to shallow center. Seth Meyers is there, makes the catch for out number 1. Next up is Brie Larson. She is Carol Danvers, grounded out twice today. She's 0 for 2. Switch hitter batting from the left side against, check that, the right side against the lefty. Fouls off the inside fastball, strike 1. Welcome to the live stream. This is Avengers Baseball on MLB The Show 22. Did she check it? Yes, she did. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Babe Ruth on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays. Fouls off the fastball. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's not throwing hard. He's only throwing 90. Low 90s. You would expect more from the Babe. Pitches outside. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Again, bases empty here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Full count, 3-2. On deck is Thor, Odin's son, who has an RBI single today. And she walks, so a 1-out walk for Brie Larson. So next up is Chris Hemsworth, 2 for 2 today, a single, a double, and an RBI. He has 11 RBIs on the season. Fouls off the low fastball, strike 1. His .309 average is 3rd on the team so far.
Nope, that's a ball.
Changeup is low. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike on Hemsworth. Fouls off the fastball. Count is 1-2. Again, Brie Larson leads off first. 2-0 Avengers. Fastball is high. Count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's another hit up the middle. Another ground ball single. Thor is 3 for 3 today. 2 on, 1 out. Runners at first and second. Another ground ball with eyes. Here's the replay. Just hit them where they ain't. So 2 on for Drax the Destroyer, Dave Batista. Only 1 out. Oh, swing and a miss over the top of the curveball. Strike 1. He's hitting .349 on the season with 11 RBIs. I'd like to add to that total. Oh, deep down the left field line, but foul. Dave is hitting .412 with runners in scoring position this season. It's only been a month so far. It's late April. Chases a pitch outside, fouls it off. Count is no balls and 2 strikes to Batista. Again, runners at first and second. They're already leading 2-0. The Blue Jays have to shut it down here. Backs him off the plate with the breaking ball. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bree at second. Thor at first. That's up the middle and through. No, wait. Oh, he makes a brilliant play at second to get the fielder's choice. Out at second. Hemsworth off the bases. Bree goes to third, so it'll be first. Look at this. That's up. Oh, look at that glitch. Look at that digital glitch, ladies and gentlemen. So first and second. No, check that. First and third with 2 down for Richard Madden. Fastball high, ball 1. Madden is 0 for 2 today. Run number 3 is 90 feet away, but we'll need a hit or an error to score that run from third. Popped up, foul territory, playable for Stan the Man Musial, and they strand the runners at first and third. So at the end of 5, it is an official ball game. Hollywood Avengers lead 2-0. Oh yeah. So we go to the top of the 6th. Yurli Gurriel, 0 for 1. Only 3 for 13 on the season. Here's the pitch from Loki. Fastball in there, strike 1. One hopper to the third baseman. Long throw for Black Panther in time. And there's 1 away. Nice play by Chadwick Boseman at third. Next up, Jorge Alfaro. Only 1 for 11 on the season. No hits today. Outside corner with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a miss at the high changeup. Count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes. 2-0 MCU here in the 6th. Swing and a miss, the slider down and away. I think that's strikeout number 9. Yes, it is. 9 strikeouts here in the 6th inning for Tom Hiddleston. Here's the replay. Off the plate with the slider. So 2 outs, nobody on base for Jake Myers. I think I called him Seth Myers before. Jake Myers, not to be confused with late night talk show host Seth Myers. Lined out in the third, he's 0 for 1, takes the first pitch strike. Count is 0-1. Outside corner, 98 on the radar gun. Swing and a miss, strike 2. This is Avengers baseball. It is the top of the 6th inning. Avengers lead 2-0. Swing and a miss, chases the high cheese. Struck him out swinging, and the side is retired. Strikeout number 10 for Tom Hiddleston. Due up in the bottom of the 6th. As you can see, the late great Chadwick Boseman. Taking over pitching duties is J.B. Wendelken. In his 9th appearance, he's 1-0 with a 3.46 earned run average for the Blue Jays. He will face Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier. And that's a line drive headed towards the gap. Back goes, he waited, leaping catch, makes the catch. What a nice play by the right fielder, Ken Griffey Sr. Looked like it was going to either be in the gap or over his head, and he just legged it. Made a leap, made the catch. Anyway, next up is the third baseman, Black Panther, 0 for 2. Grounder to second, bobbles it, stays with it, picks it up, throws first in time, and there are 2 outs. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Up next is Simu Liu, and here's a replay of his at-bat in the 3rd inning, which put the Avengers on the board with a solo shot to right, which at the time gave them a 1-0 advantage. Sure he'd like to repeat those results. Outside ball 1. In the bullpen for the Blue Jays, Mikhail Givens and Casey Sadler. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of those names. Don't really care. Oh, inside the third base bag and down the left field line. And it gets past him, and he will go to second. Misplayed by the left fielder, Joe Carter. Should have been a single, but gets under his glove. 4th double of the season for Simu Liu. Let's look at the replay. Okay, inside that third base bag. If he cuts it off, he probably holds him to a single, but instead it is a runner in scoring position at second for Anthony Mackie. Switch hitter now turns around and bats from the left side against the righty, Wendelken. Fastball, or sinking fastball, outside ball 1. Mackie is 0 for 2. 2 outs. Runner at second. Chases a high fastball, swinging and miss. Count as 1 ball and 1 strike to Mackie. In the dirt, swings over the top of it. Strike number 2. Pitch is high. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. 2-0 lead. Yes, it has, Sing Venus Unicorn. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Swing and a miss. Inside fastball. Strikes him out. Retires the side. End at 6. They strand the runner at second. However, the Marvel Cinematic Universe still holds a 2-0 lead over Toronto. Thank you for showing up, Sing Venus Unicorn. Up next, King Griffey Sr. to lead off the top of the 7th inning. Hiddleston is pitching a shutout. Inside, ball 1. He has 10 strikeouts in the game. I was feeling a little bored. I said, you know what, let me put the headset on. Fly ball looked like initially misjudged by the Winter Soldier in right field, but he recovers and makes the catch for out number 1. Said, let me get on the headset, call the game. Next up, second baseman Whit Merrifield, who is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Fouls it off late on the fastball. Strike 1. Welcome to Avengers Baseball here on MLB The Show 22. I'm RC Robbin. It's a 2-0 lead for the Avengers here in the 7th. Ground ball to the first baseman, bobbled by Hemsworth. Picks it up, takes it himself. In time. No, wait. No, not in time. The umpire calls him safe, and it'll be an error on Thor Odinson. He should have flipped it. Bobbles the ball. He should have flipped it to the pitcher covering. Did not do so, so it'll be an E3. So runner at first, and now the tying run will be at the plate here in the top of the 7th inning. Inside fastball, strike 198 on the radar gun. So runner at first, 1 out. Fastball outside, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider in there, strike 2. Geez, I'm still playing Injustice 2. It's female Thor Avengers. That's true, I gotta make a female Thor now. High strike. He doesn't like the call. Nevertheless, that's the 11th strikeout of the game for Loki, and there are 2 away. Joe Carter steps in from the right side. He is 0 for 2 today. He has home run power. 1 swing of the bat can tie this game. Fastball outside corner, strike 1. Inside corner, strike 2. And Hiddleston is 1 strike away from getting out of this mini jam. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, foul. And the at-bat will continue. And he chases a slider, just gets a piece of it to stay alive. Count will remain no balls and 2 strikes. Late on the fastball, foul ball. Hiddleston is right now at 70 pitches on the game. Line drive to left. Liu makes the line drive catch to retire the side. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the 7th inning stretch. Hollywood Avengers lead 2-0. This is Avengers Baseball. Oh yeah. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out. Casey Sadler takes over here in the bottom of the 7th for the Toronto Blue Jays. This is his 12th appearance out of the bullpen. His record is 1-2 with a 4.50 earned run average. And he will face the top of the lineup for the Avengers, Spider-Man Tom Holland, who's 1 for 3 with the double today. And swinging a miss at the curveball, strike 1. Slow bouncer up the middle, fielded by the shortstop. Corey Seager throws to first in time for the first out. Next up, Brie Larson walked in the 5th. Otherwise, she is 0 for 2 today. Switch hitter batting from the left side against Sadler.
Counts 1-0.
Breaking ball outside, ball 1. And that's a line drive. Center fielder looks like he has it measured. Myers makes the catch for the 2nd out. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Up steps Chris Hemsworth, who is 3 for 3, 2 singles, an RBI, a double. He's 5 for 10 in this series. He does have an error in the previous half inning, but fouls off the cut fastball, strike 1. But the error did not lead to a run, so no harm, no foul. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Curveball outside, count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. Did he check it? No, he did not. Home plate umpire says he went too far. So that's strike number 2. 2 outs, bases empty. Chases the cut fastball, swing and a miss. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Sadler, and we will go to the 8th. That's 7 complete. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if I should say it, but it looks like someone is pitching a no-hitter in the 8th inning. Corey Seager steps up. They are 6 outs away from a no-hitter. Fastball outside, ball 1. And as you can see, Tom Hiddleston, no-hitter through 7 innings. 7+. This is inning number 8. 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0. Uh-oh. He's rattled. He's rattled. Corey Seager at the plate. Slider in there. 3 balls, 1 strike. Fouls it back. Count will go full. A 3-0 count now goes 3-2. I think he may be pitching a perfect game. I don't remember if he's walked anyone or if there's been an error. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 12. No-hitter through 7 1/3. 5 outs away from a no-hitter, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the replay. Next up, Steve Finley. Again, we are 5 outs away from a no-hitter. Fastball in there, strike 1. Finley is 0 for 2. Breaks his bat. Batista out of the crouch. In time, 2 away. Oh, so it's a no-hitter. It's not a perfect game because of the error by Chris Hemsworth at first base. However, we are 4 outs away from a no-hitter. We are 2 outs in the top of the 8th with the Marvel Cinematic Universe with a 2-0 lead. Up to the plate is Yuri Gurriel, who's 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out. 4 outs away from a no-hitter for Loki. At the knees, strike 1. Welcome to Avengers Baseball. I'm RC Robbin. This is MLB The Show. Grounder to Mackey, cut the check. Throws to first in time, and Loki, Tom Hiddleston, is 3 outs away from a no-hitter, ladies and gentlemen. 3 outs away. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 2-0. Avengers lead. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Michael Givens. His 6th appearance, no record, 6.35 earned run average. He will face Dave Batista, also known as Drax the Destroyer, from the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside, 94 on the radar gun, ball 1. Late on the high fastball, swing and a miss. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. The story of today's game: 8 no-hit innings by Loki, the starter for the Hollywood Avengers. And he skies it to right. Back goes Senior on the track. Makes the leap on the catch on the warning track. Made it look easy for out number 1. Let's look at the replay on that. Skies it the other way. Deep right, and he just comes down with it. Leaping catch on the warning track. Nice play. So next up is Richard Madden, who plays center field for the Hollywood Avengers. Icarus from the Eternals franchise. And that's a bouncing ball up the middle and through. It is a 1-out single for Icarus. He is eternal. Ground ball with eyes. And that's a 13-game hitting streak for Madden. Nice. That's the replay. Again, nothing spectacular, just ground ball up the middle. Next up is Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier, 0 for 3 today. And that's a fly ball to center. Again, back to the warning track. He makes the catch, Myers does. And there are 2 away. So runner at first and 2 down. And in the next half inning, the entire stadium crowd will be on their feet, without a doubt. 3 outs away from a no-hitter. But before that, the late, great Chadwick Boseman is up to the plate. He is 0 for 3. Late on the 97-mile-an-hour fastball, fouls it down the right field line, out of play. Strike 1. Runner leads off first. Change-up outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls off the change-up low. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bouncer in front of the mound, out of the crouch. The catcher, Alfaro, makes the throw. In time, side retired. And we go to the top of the ninth, last licks for the Toronto Blue Jays. As you can see, Loki, Tom Hiddleston, is 3 outs away from a no-hitter. Jorge Alfaro will try to break up the no-hit bid. The entire stadium is on their feet in anticipation. Inside corner, strike one. Again, no-hitter through 8 innings for Tom Hiddleston. Swing and a miss, the slider down and away. We are at 0-2. Fly ball down the left field line. Charging Liu in foul territory, makes the catch. We are 2 outs away from a no-hitter. Again, 2 outs away from a no-hitter from Tom Hiddleston. Looking to break up that no-hitter is Jake Myers, who's 0 for 2. He's 2 for 16 on the season. Here comes the pitch from Loki. That's a line drive to Liu, and he will make the catch. We are 1 out away, ladies and gentlemen. 1 out away from a no-hitter. No-hitter through 8 2/3 innings. Representing the final out of the game and history, Ken Griffey Sr., who is 0 for 3. Here comes the pitch. In there, strike one. Inside with the breaking ball. Count evens 1 ball and 1 strike. And this might do it. Back is Mackey, over the shoulder catch. He makes the catch, and history is witnessed on YouTube. A no-hitter, ladies and gentlemen. He has thrown a no-hitter for the Hollywood Avengers. Loki has thrown a no-hitter, 2-0 victory for the Hollywood Avengers. And they celebrate on the field. 9 innings, no hits, no runs, 12 strikeouts for Tom Hiddleston. This is Avengers Baseball. I am RC Robbin. You have witnessed history here and now. History has been made. Ha ha ha. This has been MLB The Show 22. I'm RC Robbin. Thank you so much for joining me. Give me a like. I don't care if you subscribe or not. At this point, I don't really care. So long as you showed up. Loki joined the team. Yes, he did sing Venus Unicorn. Loki is on the team, and he just threw a no-hitter. He made history today. Pop. Nice. 9 innings, no hits, 12 strikeouts. Exit post-game. All right, so that'll be it for me. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. This has been MLB The Show. And I am RC Robbin, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Take care of yourselves.